It all happened so quickly. In just a few short months, they've gained more viewers than any other news show in town. Their fan mail has tripled. They've gained recognition from columnists like Cupp, Dean Geisel, Paul Malloy, Bill Urban, Clay Gowron. They even won an Emmy from the Chicago chapter of the National Academy of Television Arts and Sciences. It's all been very gratifying. But now we wonder. Will success spoil Fahey Flynn and Joel Daly?
What's the American got going? What makes the circulation grow? The first in Chicago every evening. I know. They write it short. And they write it true. No boring stuff. To ripple through. You want to read everything they say. That's how a newspaper gets ahead. You say. What's the American got going? What makes the circulation grow? Read the American today, and you'll know.
Chicago's American, the #1 evening paper in Chicago and suburbs. You want to see how a newspaper gets ahead?
Read the American today, and you'll know.
What's the American got going? What makes the circulation grow? The first in Chicago every evening. I know.
Read Chicago's American and see how a newspaper gets ahead.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
I wish I could help you, but that's not my department.
I'm afraid I don't have that information. Oh, I'm so sorry.
Everyone's at lunch right now.
I don't make the rules.
Rules are rules.
Friendly, smiling faces can make you warm all over, but it's help you want in a bank. That's why Denver U.S. gives you a personal banker to handle all your banking needs. The Denver U.S. Personal Banker. Not just another smiling face.
Oh, I'm so sorry.
And so, now that you are all Denver U.S. personal bankers, trained and ready to serve a customer's every banking need, I leave you with these immortal words. Bonitas clarib seniacus. To drink from the cup of service is to taste the nectar of success. I thank you.
The new personal bankers at Denver U.S. Now one of them belongs to you.
Daddy, this is Jeff Simmons.
You from around here, Mr. Simmons?
Yes, sir. I'm
Daddy, you've heard me talk about Jeff. He's a personal banker at Denver U.S.
What?
Personal banker, sir. I handle checking accounts, savings accounts.
Well, which is it? Checking or savings?
Both, sir. Also auto loans, personal loans.
Oh, you're a loan officer.
Not exactly.
Then you're not a loan officer.
No, what I mean is...
Just what do you do down there, Mr.
It's not
Simmons?
just one thing, Daddy. It's everything.
Everything?
Yes, sir.
Mr. Simmons?
That's the idea. I'm your personal representative at the bank. Whatever needs doing, I do.
Well, suppose...
Denver U.S. introduces the personal banker. One man to see or call for all your banking needs.
Mr. Simmons, I think you're onto something there. It's like I was telling your president, John Hirschner, only last week. I said, John...
At $2.59 every day, Denver U.S. compounds the interest on every 5% bonus savings account in our bank. This means that every day at 2:59, our savers get just a little bit richer, no matter how large or small the size of their account. Now, wouldn't that turn you into a clock watcher?
At $2.59 every day, Denver, U.S. compounds the interest on savings plans earning 5, 5.5, even 5 3/4%. This means that every day at $2.59, our savers get a little bit richer, no matter how large or small the size of their account. For Denver, U.S. savers, it's an extra little windfall to look forward to every afternoon at $2.59.
At $2.59 every day, Denver, U.S. compounds the interest on every 5% bonus savings account in our bank. This means that every day at $2.59, our savers get just a little bit richer, no matter how large or small the size of their account. For Denver, U.S. savers, it's a little something extra to look forward to every afternoon at $2.59. At $2.59 every day, Denver, U.S. compounds the interest on savings plans earning 5, 5.5, even 5 3/4%. This means that every day at $2.59, our savers get a little bit richer, no matter how large or small the size of their account. Isn't it time you joined the club?
It used to be pretty tough to save money on a private E1's paycheck, but one man always managed somehow. Today, he's your United Bank personal banker, because with him, saving is a way of life.
Hey, Bernie, you come in with us tonight? Hey, guys, wait for me.
If you're looking for the one best savings plan for you, the one best way to get the most out of your savings dollars, see your United Bank personal banker. Long before your United Bank personal banker was a personal banker, he was already a great saver. As a kid, when most of the others were playing keep away or kick the can, he was busy cashing in pop bottles. In his high school days, he was the only man ever elected treasurer of his class for 4 consecutive years.
Hey, Bernie, you come in with us tonight? Hey, guys, wait for
In
me.
the Army, even on a private E1's pay, he always managed to send money home. Even now, when everyone else is nestled snug in their bed, your personal banker's awake, thinking of ways to help you save. If you're looking for the one best savings plan for you, the one best way to get the most out of your savings dollars, see your United Bank personal banker. When everyone else is nestled snug in their bed, one man is still awake, thinking of ways to help you save. He's your United Bank personal banker, a man who eats, sleeps, and breathes savings. If you're looking for the one best savings plan for you, the one best way to get the most out of your savings dollars, see your United Bank personal banker.
Back once again at Name Change Central, and the big story continues to be the name change at 8 Colorado banks. Herschel Gillum, what's the reaction to the change in Greeley?
The response here has been just fantastic since the change from the Weld County Bank to the United Bank of Greeley. The people are thrilled about it. They're excited about it. You just can't say enough about the excitement this name change has caused.
Thank you, Willard. Now for more on that Denver U.S. to United Bank of Denver change, here is Lauren B. Lippert. We're unable to raise Denver right now, so we take you instead to Lakewood. Roger Drinkwasser reporting.
It's pandemonium right now in Lakewood. A new misnamed change been crowned in honor of the change from Villa National Bank to United Bank of Lakewood.
Thank you, Roger, and good night from Name Change Central. We are now 17 hours into the name change at 8 Colorado banks, and reporting on that key change from Denver, U.S. to United Bank of Denver is Roger Drinkwasser. Well, apparently we can't reach Denver, but we understand that Herschel Gillum is now ready with an on-the-spot interview in Aurora.
With me are two very pretty young name change supporters. Girls, what are your reactions now that the First Bank of Aurora has become the United Bank of Aurora? That wraps it up from here. Herschel Gillum, now back to Name Change Central.
Another key name change is the one from Arapahoe Valley Bank to United Bank of Littleton.
This is Lauren B. Lippert in Littleton, and we're still waiting for the mayor to arrive so we can begin the name change ceremony. Meanwhile, we're being entertained by the Littleton High School Band.
Thank you, Herschel, and good night from Name Change Central.
Any house can be a cool little island of comfort with Rheem central air conditioning. You seldom see it or hear it unless you want to sit around and watch it. Central air conditioning by Rheem, the folks who make the great water heaters, and cool little islands of comfort. Rheem, another city investing company.
Millions of years ago, nature created the most perfect air conditioning system in the world. Today, at Rheem, we make a central air conditioning system that does for summer what nature's system does for winter. It cools the air evenly, completely, quietly, and it dehumidifies and filters the air as it cools. Rheem Central Air Conditioning. It's almost as perfect as nature's central air conditioning. And just think how much longer nature has had to practice.
Rheem, another city investing company.
Some people have been watching the Eyewitness News team more closely than others, the people who have news programs of their own. In an effort to uncover the secrets of the news team's success, they've looked at it from every angle, hoping to determine just the right combination of warmth, resourcefulness, thoroughness, and teamwork, and then applying it to a news program of their own. The results have been interesting, but not so successful.
How do you do, ladies and gentlemen? I'm Walter Vorgat.
And I'm Melder Hone.
And what's new in the news, Melder?
Well, Walter...
The more others try to look like us, the better they make us look.
Chicago, a new concept of news reporting flashes across the night skies, bringing awards and legions of new viewers to Channel 7. The principals in the drama, Fahey Flynn, pioneering an advanced technique in news talk called plain talk. Joel Daly, a newcomer whose keen wit and flair for levity is fast wending its way into the hearts and minds of Chicagoans. From the highly technical world of weather, John Coleman reports, using words that are years ahead of their time, words like hot, cold, wet, dry. And finally, from the arena of sports, it's Bill Frink, an insider who knows the games and the people who play them. And that's what's happening. Flynn, Daly, Frink, and Coleman. Chicago's new choice for news from across the nation and around the world.
How do you do, ladies and gentlemen? I'm Ted Hobart.
Hello, buddy.
Jack Deeb. And here's the news. The U.S. District Court...
How do you do, ladies and gentlemen? I'm Jed Labor.
In almost every city you go to, news teams are imitating Flynn Daly News, trying to match the warm human style that's made us so successful. We don't mind. The more others try to look like us, the better they make us look.
Woo! Look at that one jump! Look at that! Look at that fish. That's a good fish. Good fish.
If you want to learn something about fishing tackle, it pays to watch what the tournament fishermen are using. The Zebco Cardinal spinning reel.
Coming in.
It has the drag in the rear where it's easy to get to. And it's as smooth working and dependable a reel as you'll find. Zebco Cardinal, for fresh water or salt. One of the many fine reels from Zebco.
That'll go 7 pounds, Chuck. Great.
If you want to learn something about fishing tackle, it pays to watch what the good fishermen are using. The Zebco One reel. It's got the retrieve ratio you need to bring in line fast, and a smooth star drag that won't stick on you when you're horsing in a big one. Zebco one of the many fine reels from Zebco.
That'll go 7 pounds, Chuck. Great.
Dell News promo, take 1.
Where's Udell?
He ain't here.
Well, where is he?
Probably went out to chase down another story.
If he's always out covering stories, how are we going to do a commercial on him? Where's Udell? Where is he?
Question? Another question? Another question?
Yeah.
Yes, cowboy.
Yeah, when was the state of Texas admitted to the Union?
Texas, the 28th state admitted to the Union on December 29, 1845.
Who did Jess Willard beat for the heavyweight championship?
Jess Willard beat Jack Johnson. Any more questions from anyone? Anyone? Oh, you, madam, with the shopping bag. Huh?
What number do you call to get your phone fixed?
What number do you call to get your phone fixed?
Yeah, what number do you call to get your phone fixed?
Gee, I haven't...
Illinois Bell is proud of the fact that many people can't remember the number to call for phone repairs. It means our repair service isn't needed that often.
What a great question!
But when you do need it, the number in Chicago and most suburbs is 611. You'll find it in the front of the phone book. And there's always someone on duty to arrange for repairs.
Leo, I just couldn't remember the last time my phone needed fixing. We can start again, can't we? Huh?
Good evening, Father.
Yes.
Yeah. Is Father Pearson there? Father Pearson?
Hey, Rita, somebody's looking for a Father Pearson here. Hey, Charlie, put a head up. Just a second.
Occasionally, everyone dials a wrong number. But when you do, you don't have to pay for it. Whether it's long distance or a local call you'd normally be charged for. Just tell the operator what happened, and you won't be billed. If you're calling from a payphone, a refund will be mailed to you.
Yes, Father? I thought for...
You'll find more helpful suggestions in Illinois Bell's free book, Telephone Tips to Save You Time and Money.
Working out or something. Hey, there's no Father Pearson here. I think you got the wrong number.
Oh, thank heavens. It was the wrong number.
That's good. For a free telephone tips book, write Illinois Bell.
They're doing it in every city, town, and hamlet in America. An estimated 10 million people. Blue Cross and Blue Shield plans are encouraging it because we're trying hard to hold the cost of health care down, and people who stay fit help. So to all of you out huffing and puffing in America today, Blue Cross and Blue Shield plans want to say thanks for giving the cost of health care a good run for the money.
Can I get you something else?
Yeah. An ambulance.
Americans overeat more than anyone. But what's really getting fat is the cost of health care.
Oh, one more piece won't hurt, dear.
Blue Cross and Blue Shield plans have programs to hold costs down. But everybody needs to help.
Son, when you eat like this, I just love you to death.
There is no free lunch. Sooner or later, we all pay for it.
Blue Cross and Blue Shield plans present An American Tragedy. Nothing is so useful as the car, but many Americans misuse it. Blue Cross and Blue Shield plans are working to hold the cost of health care down. So stay fit. Walk when you don't need to drive. Together, we can keep the cost of health care from being driven even higher.
Burrito, burrito, patio burrito. It's the kind of taste that'll make you want to say, burrito, burrito, patio burrito. Tastes good most any time of day. Real good blend of beans and beef for a tasty treat folks love to eat. Patio's the burrito moms love too. Burrito, burrito, patio burrito. Come on and taste the patio burrito today.
We began with a motor that moves stainless steel blades 133 times a second. We perfected the world's thinnest shaving head to give you a shave that's as close as you can get. We added a roller bar to make a close shave comfortable, and we encased it all in a shape designed to fit in the palm of a man's hand. The Sunbeam SRX Razor, as close as you can get.
Jenn-Air presents the cooking system for the 80s. It's modern. It's versatile. It's festive. Yet it's easy to cook with and easy to clean. Jenn-Air, grill ranges, cooktops, and wall ovens.
Now you can grill a steak indoors, 47 stories above the city.
How do they do that? Electronically.
There is no venting at the outside or even a hood.
Where does the smoke go?
Goes inside.
With the new Jenn-Air ventless grill range, smoke and grease are pulled down inside the range and removed electronically.
I still don't believe it. Come on, let's see. You're gonna love this steak.
The new Anywhere Jenn-Air. It lets you grill indoors anywhere. And only Jenn-Air has it.
Hearing is believing. Call CarX. We're in the Yellow Pages.
See? What'd I tell you?
I had the girls over for bridge, and Alice said her little car needed a new muffler. So I told her, go to CarX. They have good mufflers, even better prices, and they really know these little cars. Do you know they were skeptical? I said, come on, I'll prove it. We'll make believers of the Elm Street Bridge Club yet.
When it comes to small cars, hearing is believing. Call CarX. We're in the Yellow Pages under mufflers.
Until yesterday, I didn't know much about mufflers, but I needed one, so I called CarX. They gave me a good price, and they have a wonderful guarantee. And when I took my car in, they actually took me into their shop to make sure I understood what they were doing. Oh, I learned a lot. That fellow there, Sounds like his crossover pipe.
Call CarX. Hearing is believing. We're in the Yellow Pages.
There are lots of places that install mufflers, but I'm not going to try to convince you to come to CarX when your muffler goes. I'd rather you convinced yourself. Look, pick up your phone and call anybody else. Ask them about price. Ask them about their guarantee. Ask them about installation time. And then call CarX.
Call CarX. Hearing is believing. We're in the Yellow Pages.
Silver Creek, moist winter green tobacco. It's cut a little rougher. Silver Creek, moist winter green tobacco. It's cut a little rougher. Silver Creek, moist winter green tobacco. It's cut a little rougher. Silver Creek, moist winter green tobacco. It's cut a little rougher.
Recently, a lot of men have learned about a different, full-flavored, moist snuff. It's made from dark fire tobacco. Aged and cured correctly, it has a rich, full tobacco flavor. Some thought it might cost more. As a matter of fact, a can of Redwood costs a little less. Redwood, a rich, dark fire tobacco for less.
Mei Ling's grandfather is teaching her the secret to lifelong health. Live well, eat well. And for centuries, eating well has included brown rice. Kellogg's Kenmai rice bran gives you the goodness of brown rice in a light, crisp flake with a simple yet rich taste. Try Kenmai, the brown rice cereal, and take a step toward a tradition of lifelong health.
Maybe you missed the article about oat bran in USA Today. Maybe you turned right past the one in Newsweek. And maybe all the other articles about oat bran somehow escaped your attention. But if you're interested in learning more about it, here's something you should read. A box of Kellogg's Common Sense Oat Bran, with the highest level oat bran of any ready-to-eat cereal. New Common Sense Oat Bran, a sensible thing to do. At Kellogg's in Battle Creek, we often get mail about the cereals we make. A few months back, we started getting letters about one we didn't make. People had heard about medical reports saying oat bran could be important to good health and wanted us to make a high oat bran cereal. Here's how we answered our mail. New Kellogg's Common Sense Oat Bran, with the highest level oat bran of any ready-to-eat cereal. New Common Sense Oat Bran, a sensible thing to do.
I've never been that much of a cereal eater, or even breakfast for that matter. But then I read 2 or 3 different articles about oat bran. And I thought to myself, why would you not eat this stuff?
Medical reports have shown that oat bran can be important to your good health. Kellogg's Common Sense Oat Bran has the highest level oat bran of any ready-to-eat cereal.
You know, I get up 15 minutes early just so I can do this.
New Common Sense Oat Bran. A sensible thing to do.
I'm not sure if you know this, but the reason we have to keep our eyes closed when we sneeze is to simply stop them from popping out. If you fear the same may happen to you walking down the paint aisle with all those confusing labels and monstrous prices, then just look out for Ed Wiggins Private Stock. It's not only as good a quality of paint as you can get, the instructions are so easy. You could probably follow them blindfolded. Introducing Ed Wiggins Private Stock. You won't be disappointed. I'm not sure if you know this, there are over 600,000 words in the English language. Most of us use 2,000 of them. What happened to the rest? They're on paint cans, confusing the heck out of everybody. That's why I'm introducing Ed Wiggins Private Stock. It's just as good a quality of paint as you can get, with the easiest instructions you've ever seen to make painting a whole lot easier and to prevent you from coming up with a few choice words of your own. Introducing Ed Wiggins Private Stock. You won't be disappointed. I'm not sure if you know this, but King Louis XIV of France bathed only 3 times in his entire life. I mention this simply because if you pick up a can or two of Ed Wiggins Private Stock, you'll notice it's lemon scented. Why, you'll probably be able to sleep in the room you painted that night. So, you'll not only be buying as good a quality of paint as you can get, you'll not be paying through the nose for it. Introducing Ed Wiggins Private Stock. You won't be disappointed. I'm not sure if you know the old military expression, if it moves, salute it. If it don't, paint it. This simple sentiment is why I am introducing Ed Wiggins Private Stock. It's just as good a quality of paint as you can get. Besides, I don't know about you, but I am sick of walking into a store and seeing row after row of paint cans with so many fancy titles and stripes that I don't know where to buy them or salute them. Introducing Ed Wiggins Private Stock. You won't be disappointed. I'm not sure if you know this, but in Gurnee, Illinois, it is illegal for a woman weighing over 200 pounds to ride a horse wearing shorts. Now, I have never seen a horse wear shorts myself, but I raise this interesting fact to bring to your attention that Ed Wiggins Private Stock paints are designed to go on easy, not splatter or smell bad or do anything messy at all. So wear what you like, including shorts, because these are as good a quality of paints as you can get, right? Introducing Ed Wiggins Private Stock. You won't be disappointed. I'm not sure if you know this, but the average 10-gallon hat holds no more than 3 quarts. I say this only to remind you, if you're confused about how much paint to buy when you go into a store, just pick up any can of Ed Wiggins Private Stock. See? Enough for 4 red wagons, 4 garden chairs, and a dinner bell. Isn't that easy? I don't know about you, but I don't think we should confuse painting with brain surgery. Introducing Ed Wiggins Private Stock. You won't be disappointed. I'm not sure if you know this, but in Maryland it is illegal for a woman to go through her husband's pants pockets while he sleeps. I say this only to remind you, ladies, if you buy a can or 2 of Ed Wiggins Private Stock, you'll not only be getting a paint that's just as good as it can get, you'll probably be able to pay for it with whatever's in your purse. So you get a top quality paint, and all the men outside the great state of Maryland get to rest a whole lot easier at night. Introducing Ed Wiggins Private Stock. You won't be disappointed. I'm not sure if you're aware of the fact, but there's twice as many left-handed men as women. I mention this only because if you pick up a can of Ed Wiggins Private Stock, you'll notice that it's not only as good a quality of paint as you can buy, but it works equally well in both hands. It's my little joke to remind you that painting is now easier. So pick up a can and spray. Either hand. Introducing Ed Wiggins Private Stock. You won't be disappointed.